Scott Brown here. In part 1 we started this feature wall, and in part 2, this video right here, we're going to finish it.
We don't have very long.
What is your verdict? Find the defendant guilty. The deadly narcotic. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've got to get a hold of yourself.
Got a bit of an issue because we started around the other side, went all the way up the wall. As we're wrapping around now, the boards are starting to creep up a little bit. It's distressed timber, so it's hard to keep all the lines perfect. So we're going to make some minor adjustments of these boards. Alright guys, the groove's not ideal. It's bigger than it was before. But hopefully we only have to do this a couple of rows just to get it back to the correct point. I think we've figured it out, Pato.
You reckon? Hopefully, eh?
Well, that row got it closer to the line.
Oh, yeah.
So I think the next row we'll do the same. We'll put that through the table saw.
You're going to rip it? Maybe?
I think we might have to just to get closer to this line. Slightly above still. Only a couple of mil though. Go for the table saw with that one as well, and should be a-okay. Had to cut this a little bit bigger to fit around the light switch. Alright guys, we're running out of stuff. We're past the television area and still got to get up to the ceiling there. And let's have a look at what we got left there. This is what we have left. A few lengths there. There's a couple of bits downstairs as well that must have been stood on or something in the packet and they got snapped. We might be able to get a little bit from that. There's a lot of wastage here, and a lot of that was because this distressed timber is, you know, it's had a bit of a brutal treatment in order to look like that, and you end up with bits like this. So we'd cut a piece off and then the offcut would split like that, and those are all bits that could have been used, because it's kind of like a flooring, you know, you put a full piece up and then you put whatever's left, and then the offcut starts the next row. But when the offcut splits in half, you can't start the next row with it, so then you have to grab another piece, and you do that, you know, 10-15 times, and you end up losing meters of timber. So we've got all these small bits here and there, you know, with the shape of the timber, you know, the timber's sort of like in and out, so I might just have to match it. So we're trying to get there, but we might have to get more stuff. How's it look, bro?
OTP.
What does that mean?
On the piss.
We don't have very long.
What is your verdict? Find the defendant guilty. The deadly narcotic.
Alright.
You've got to get
More
a hold of
boards.
yourself.
to see you there.
Hi, Scott.
So you're probably sitting there wondering, man, how's Scott going to do that last one? Well, this is how. I cut the tongue off the top. It actually fits perfectly up there, which is a miracle. And I've cut the back off the grooved side of the tongue and groove. So I don't have to go down, I just have to go in. And let's just do it, eh? It's often better to show than to talk about it. So just pop that in there like that. And yeah, it's like a miracle. Now those green pieces of tape there represent where the timber is, because we can no longer see the pencil line on the wall, can we? Put your earmuffs on. Boom! Because it's only a pin, it's okay, you're not really going to see it. That's what I figure anyway. Maybe one on the top, maybe one up there. Whoa! Look at that! Just got to do another one there and the two ends. And this wall is done. This is cut in every angle. That's an angle, that's an angle. All to match this ceiling and also crazy timber. Ooh. Mate, look at that. Who needs to nail it or glue it? You just leave it like that, you just walk off, go make a cup of tea, call it a day, job done, project complete. There you go, feature wall.
What a treat.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, I hope you enjoy this exciting episode. I'm pretty happy with the feature wall, how it turned out. I'll see you in the next one. I can't wipe the smile off my face.
It's probably because I'm f***ing staring at you.
Yeah, probably.
Like it's f***ing normal, you know?
Yeah.
I'll let you get out of the way, I'll just go around the corner.
Scott Brown here. Today we're gonna finish it. Oh, damn. In part one, we did Scott Brown here. In part one, we started. All right, done.